All right, so let's do an update. We've been in the process of relocating the um, laundry from the what Ben calls the dungeon, the room off of the carport. This is the hole that was for the dryer vent. This is where the washer once was. We borrowed some of the plumbing from the washer, the drain plumbing, and we're going to be using that over in the new laundry room. Going inside, and here's where we're at. Get the sheetrock off so we can see where the studs are. And this is some of the plumbing that we're going to be repurposing. That's actually a vent that you can vent this thing in the wall, which is really cool. So we don't have to poke a hole through the roof. This is the base for the sink. We got that sitting here for kind of a reference point of where to run the plumbing for that. So we'll have sink, washer, dryer. We'll still need to run a line up, electric line up to the upper side here to catch the washer, and then we'll be bringing a wire in, the heavy wire for the dryer. But this is got this staged up for plumbing. Ben's been working in the back, in the master and hall bath. We'll get a look at that in just a minute here. But these are just some of the fittings that we have. Still have some T's left and some 90s. But this is a really cool tool. We just picked this up this morning. It's for cutting this big 2-inch pipe. So it's really cool how this thing works. Obviously, you don't typically run this with one hand, but so I'm going to run it with one hand just to show you how it cuts. But typically, 2-inch pipe is a pain to cut. We use either the chop saw or Sawzall, and it leaves burrs and just not very clean. But this guy, it just like cuts right through it like butter. And nice clean cut, nice sharp edges, no burrs, and I mean it'll cut 1/2-inch pipe all the way up to this 2-inch pipe. So really nice tool, really handy to have. Moving back here, obviously we got things set up for cutting our subfloor. I think I showed you a video on that. This is our 4-inch pipe that we're going to be using for modifying the sewage for the hall bathroom. Then here's where Ben's been working. We've kind of a low productive week due to the illness that we've been dealing with, but you can see he's made some really good progress. He's got his stub out for the toilet down here. He's been working on the vanity. He's got his drain for the hall bath. Drain for the master bath is on the other side of this wall, and he's building up the valve for this is the valve that goes to operates the shower. But yeah, this is the area that he's been working in. Using PEX, we got a big roll, so we kind of laid it out, as you can see, to get it to, because it's all wired. Comes in these big coils, and so we just lay them out to get them spread out a little bit. And then this is if I can get it over. This is the pan for the shower. It's already got the right pitch to it, so everything drains to the center. This is the same setup that we used in our house. Works really great. But yeah, you can see where that's the vanity for this side, and he's got his cold water run. PEX has blue and red. I think they have white as well, but we went with the blue and red. White obviously is for cold. Red is for hot. He's got a stub out for the toilet in here. Showed you that we had the floor joists in. That one is sitting in there sideways just so we can have access to get in here and do all the plumbing we're doing. And then Ben's got his the plumbing coming under to catch the shower. And then my project, we started trying to, this is the last flooring that we have to get up. It's been a pain. We tried scraping it up with a big chisel, and the problem is it's glued down. You can hear my feet on this stuff. It's like lots of glue that pulls my shoes off. I'm looking to get some dust on this so it kind of kills the glue, but excuse me. Anyway, so we're in the process of getting this up. What the solution that's working, as you can see, it's coming up fairly decent now. I'm using this heat gun and just heating up the panels, getting underneath it with a scraper and gently prying it up. And so far it's working pretty decent. Here's the scraper I'm using. It's pretty stout, gets up underneath it and gets it. Once you get it started, it comes right up. Until you get over here, for some reason, I'm not sure what happened, but you can see the line. And for some reason, when you get over here, it's like ripping up the subfloor, just kind of like the top layer. I mean, it's not a huge thing, but it makes it a lot harder to get up. And we'll have to come back and just put some kind of leveler in here, so that when we put the vinyl plank down, it'll lay down well. And I don't know if you noticed, but we took the window out that was in this wall. We got all the sheetrock off. This is where there was tree damage and ruined the sheetrock. I think we got some mold brewing. Ben's going to bring this stuff over to treat these ceiling joists, so there's no just kill off the mold. But we blocked this window off because we're going to be borrowing some out of this room for the master closet, which will be over in this corner. Stripped all the sheetrock off in here because there was mold underneath the paper. But we're going to be putting a closet in here, be the same size as all the other rooms, all the other bedrooms. So it'll be a closet very similar to this, and it's just going to be poking into this room a little bit, which, you know, it's still going to be an adequate size room. Plenty of room for a bed and a dresser, and, you know, obviously it's got its own closet, so still going to be a nice room, but that had to just enhance the master, because the previous homeowners already modified their closet bathroom area and put a shower. There was a shower, just a stand-up straight, no room shower before, and they put a big shower, but they ran it the other way, and we decided to move it around. And you'll see as we progress, should be more user-friendly, better access. We're gonna, Ben and I and Mom have been talking about doing a pocket door to minimize the footprint of a door to get into the bathroom, and it will come into the center, like directly into the vanity. Before it used to come in like straight into the commode, but this way it'll give it more room, more spacious bathroom. So that's kind of where we're at. Making progress, a little slower than we've had in the past, but, you know, the three of us are sick, so it's kind of slowed things down a little bit. But Ben's actually took the day off to recover, and I plan on taking the weekend off, and we'll regroup on Monday and see how far we can get. So that's where we're at.